Why do traders hold on to losers? Why is that? I mean, everyone makes mistakes, but why is it that traders, they have this propensity to try to ride losers and then sell winning positions way too early? There's this thing that's called the disposition effect that was discovered in behavioral finance, where investors have a tendency to sell assets that have increased value while holding things that have dropped in value. What is that? What is it? It's like opposite theory or something. I mean, supposedly this is caused by something called the prospect theory. The prospect theory. That sounds really official. And that's where we're presented with two equal choices. One with possible gains and then the other with losses. We're most likely, there's the market, we're most likely to choose the winner, even though both would likely yield the same result. The fact is that our culture is totally focused on and puts the highest value on winners and winning. I mean, so much so that if you do anything that has to do with losing, you'll be castigated, or at least you may feel that way, and it should be avoided at all costs. No losers. I mean, it's like a social stigma. But with traders, even when they're choosing like a strategy, there's this other kind of effect that takes over. It's called the hedonic framing. Hedonic framing, very Greek sounding. That's where you're more likely to go after that strategy that wins more often with, a whole bunch of small winners, but low overall performance, rather than the strategy that has a few really big winners and a lot of small losers, but overall larger returns. And that's because our brains are actually geared and wired to get that constant drip, that dopamine drip of winning. That's reinforced by this idea that losing is just bad. Losing is absolutely essential to winning. If you never lost, you'd never have the opportunity to learn. You wouldn't be able to recalibrate, adjust, study more, practice, until there's like muscle memory. That muscle memory is so important. And none of that would happen if we didn't lose. In trading, losing is all part of the game. And in fact, it could be part of a winning strategy. The acceptance that there will be losers, hopefully small, and holding out for that bigger win, perhaps fewer, is really, really tough to do unless you have the confidence that that's going to be the eventual outcome. And the truth is, if you can't accept losers, you may never win. That's what it really comes down to. So you need to get over this whole effect. And I'm not saying that losing should be good, but understand what your strategy is, how it will perform, what the expectations are, and then stick with it. Holding on to losing positions is a real loser and a drag. See you next video.